Let's bring it down for a minute. I want to bring another thing up, right?
Yes.
Friendship. All right, friendship in marriage. In our community, again, when I say our parents, right? Our parents, and I'm going to speak about the experiences that I've seen. Usually, it is a man that is a husband and a woman that is a wife. That is it. I do wifely duties, you do husband duties. That's it. There's no friendship where that's like, that's my homeboy, that is my ride or die, right? And that is your number one. How does friendship, does it play a huge role in marriage? And I'll bring it to you, Khadija, and then we'll move forward.
I feel like it does 150%. If this person isn't your best friend, why are you with them? You should be able to tell this person everything, do everything together. You're most, this sounds so cheesy. Sorry.
No, go ahead. We swear on this show. But go ahead. Yeah.
You need to be like your truest version of yourself with this person.
Exactly.
And if you're not, why are you with them?
Understood. What about you guys? It's friendship and companionship. Your ride or die. Is that a component that's missing?
Are you skipping me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Am I not
Jump
here?
in. Like,
you mad at that one man comment? You can have 16.
Yeah, go ahead.
As we did a previous episode of whether guys and girls can be friends.
With your husband having a female best friend.
A female friend is not even okay.
Oh.
If they're married, and I said no, and I stuck to that because I believe your spouse is your best friend in the whole entire world, and that's the one person that you can tell anything to, be your truest form, like look like shit, smell like flowers, like no, not about fart, but yeah, they're literally the opposite of you. Like, that's the male version of me. He's the, you know what I mean? I'm the female version of him. We could spend all day, every day together, and it would never get boring. Like, that's what your ultimate goal is. Like, if the world was to die off tomorrow and it was just me and him, we could try to repopulate it. Probably there'd be incest issues later on in the future, but like, we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it should be. You shouldn't just be like, that's my husband, that's it. It should be, that's my best friend, that's my
So just to add on, I also feel like with like your best friend, you tell them everything, right?
Right.
If your partner is not your best friend, who are you then talking to outside of your marriage? That then starts problems.
Yeah, that's why your man said if you're married to someone, you're not allowed to have a best friend of the opposite sex. She's against that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, guys. I'll start with LJ.
So going to that, same thing. You know what I mean? You got friendship is a serious thing. You got to have, like, you married this person.
Yeah.
If you married this person, they should be your number one friend. Period.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way it is.
Do men, and I'm gonna bring it to you guys. Like men, you have your homeboys, you kick it with basketball, whatever, talk that nonsense with. Can you have that same relationship with your girl where it's like you're my best friend, we're kicking it, we're making those jokes?
Yeah. So going to that, remember earlier when I was saying communication is key. So it's all about communication. If you have a really good communication with the other person, nothing else matters.
Right.
Nothing else matters.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So much people are more worried about what other people think.
Right.
You shouldn't worry about what other people think about your relationship.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest, I think, problems that are happening, and people are getting divorced. Usually it's because of finances.
Yeah.
What other people think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't let other people get into your relationship. It's your relationship.
Right.
As long as you two understand each other, I'm gonna say this simply: fuck the world. Fuck the world.
Okay.
Straight up.
You're so passionate.
You know what I mean? Serious.
Bonnie and Clyde. Where's LJ's girl at?
Yeah, she's usually here with us.
She's usually here too.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So
Watch out home.
No, I agree with everybody else. Like, your spouse should be your best friend, and I think part of it, the dating and the courting phase, like you're supposed to be picking up on those traits. Like, is this somebody that you could like sit in silence with for hours and you guys entertain each other just by conversing? You know what I mean? You got to be able to, because like at the end of the day, like this is somebody you're going to be living with day in and day out. Like you guys got to be able to talk about a wide variety of subjects. You got to be able to stimulate each other intellectually. You got to have conversations. You got to be able to be comfortable with the person. You don't necessarily have to like the same things, the same music, but you have to be able to be like, I could do anything with this person alone. Nobody else has to be around. And those are the sort of qualities you should be trying to like decipher when you're dating somebody and you're courting somebody.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would say the friendship part is definitely the baseline.
Yeah.
That's just the backbone of the relationship. And communicating is very important to any relationship, right? Whether it's at work or with your spouse. And one thing I wanted to just add is that sometimes people, they communicate in the wrong way. Like maybe they have the best intentions, but it just all comes out just like a volcano, and it overwhelms your spouse.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is just have a little bit of patience and mercy towards that person. Perhaps point out one thing. You know what I mean? Don't point out 15 things and just make her feel like garbage. You know what I mean?
Do the sandwich method where you say something good, then something bad, and then something good, right? And so it's not as harsh.
Yeah, exactly. Bad than good, then you should stop.
And then
it's
also
a really big sandwich. So
and also. It's a big sandwich. and then also have a reliable, level-headed, even keel person that the two of you can approach and talk to about your relationship problems. It's not good for her to go talk about you behind your back to her single, miserable friends, because they're single and miserable for a reason. You know what I mean? With all due respect, and vice versa. The same thing with the guys too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't go talk to some single girl or someone who's just like, people who are just waiting in the wings, just waiting for the thing to fall apart, just hovering above you like some ravens and crows. Oh shit! Literally. Oh, they're just slide down, but like, you know what I mean? I stay with the vultures. Like have that third person. It could be a professional relationship counselor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Someone who's been there and was helped out previous couples with a good track record. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. So sometimes you cannot communicate with each other because it's so hot. Yeah, and need to have a little breathing space. Yeah. And then he might say, "I need to go take a walk." It doesn't mean I'm leaving you. Bye. He's saying like, "Let me just breathe, come back and be a human being, so I can talk to you like a civilized
person." When emotions are involved, communication
it
gets a bit distorted, right?
Exactly.
So you were about to say something?
I completely disagree with talking to someone else about your marital issues.
Okay.
That's part of the problem. If you're angry, go take a time out. Go to the next room, calm down.
Not even a counselor?
No, why do we need a counselor? I can talk, you can talk, let's have a conversation.
Oh. But some people don't know how to talk to each other.
No, but that's the thing. Walk away, have that time out, go cool down or whatever in the next room, come back after an hour, let's have an adult conversation. You don't need to walk out, speak to your friend, because at the end of the day, when other people start bringing in their input in the conversation, it lingers in the back of your mind, and it might not necessarily change what you think, but it will definitely alter how you're thinking.
Yeah.
Putting in the panels that friendship's important, but going back to the previous topic there about like how long do you court somebody and date somebody, right? So if it's like 3 months, how are you supposed to build a friendship in 3 months? A legit, factual friendship, right? So it's kind of like the two things are correlated. Like friendship is the foundation of a good marriage. Yeah. Friendship takes time. Like you don't just meet somebody and be like, "You are now my friend," and next week you're now my best friend. The week after,
I do that.
You never met someone and you said, "Wow, this person's better than all my fucking friends." They're all waste youths. That is a really good friend. Like it happens, but the thing is, you don't always have to.
Let me
just hold on. All right, take it.
Listen, for the time, I don't think there is a legitimate time frame for anything. Yeah. Right? It's all relative to individuals and how they're cohesive or not. It's just so. I mean, it could be 3 years. It could be 3 days. Yeah. It's just a matter of...
You will know.
Yeah.
Can I mention something?
Okay, we're just
kind of going to go back.
We're going to wrap it up.
I think a lot of to do when it's courtship, there's a lot of temptations for premarital sex. Yeah. So I think waiting a year, I think some things might happen. That's why I say do it a lot faster, because at least you know if it... I'd rather be divorced than to do something I regret and then I be married to the person and feel like shit afterwards. A year, but then you have to understand there's a lot of temptations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And especially for someone who wants to go about it the right way, a year is way too long.
Yeah. I don't think it's too long. I think it's perfect.
A year?
I think everybody has a different
too long. Especially if you're trying to do it halal.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone knows their own limits. Yeah. Everyone will adjust.
Which guy's gonna stick around for a year, goddamn?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Look at Sierra and the other girl.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up, guys. It's as usual. As usual, you guys are really passionate, but we're gonna wrap it up. Let us know. You guys watch this episode. Let us know what you guys think in our comment. Is a year too long? 6 months? Is friendship even a big impact on building a marriage? Thank you so much, Khadija, for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And again, your campaign, your initiative is called Real Men Empower Women. So check them out on social media. Everybody has all their social media up as well. So check out everybody on the panelists, including me.
I just want to throw in, Khadija, thank you for coming. Cheers.
Yes.
All right. It was a good conversation. We really needed that.
Yeah. So we'll...
Too late.
No. I realized I was coming in late. Another clap, guys, for her highlight game. but it cuts
Actually
right
good.
to
That's
the
good
cut.
compliment,
Many
yeah.
girls can't do this.
Yeah.
They end up looking
Thank
blotchy.
you so much. And if anybody is doing something big out there, you guys have an initiative or a campaign or a business or whatever, and you're doing big things, let us know if you want to come on the show. We love supporting other Somalis. Till next time, and we are out.
And
Sheeko.
Yeah.
Can I say something, guys? No, I'm not gonna say it.
What do you say?
No, I
Go ahead.
can't because I'm just thinking about it right now, and I just don't want to say
Are you
it.
gonna clap back?
I was gonna clap back, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm too grown and adult for this.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna-
You are growing. This
Yeah.
is like, I love
I would've wanted
this. The
to
older
clap
man, like
What a
6 months
call,
ago.
what a
No, I want to do that right
You
there.
would have asked her about the topic and she would have come back right away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Some people in this world don't deserve attention, so I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Good for you.
You know who you are.
Okay.
Know yourself, or
right,
wallahi, I will make you know yourself.
We out, guys. We out.
That.
Cut.